What's up, gang? It's Golden Gun, and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video. In today's video, we got some gameplay and how I like to use one of my favorite, older but favorite champions, Captain Marvel movie. As you guys can see on the screen, I was able to open up enough Magnetron crystals to not only pull Captain Marvel movie, but to get her duped. So we have a SIG level 20 duped Captain Marvel movie, and we'll hop over and check out her just a quick flyby of her stats and stuff, her bio, her kit. We'll start with one of the biggest things, and that's her SIG ability. That's her awakening ability. While binary ignition is active, Captain Marvel gains an indestructible buff for, it starts out at SIG 20 with about 8-9 seconds, but that it raises the higher the SIG ability is. So the closer to SIG 200 for Captain Marvel movie, the better for her survivability, because she's gonna be great for content like questing and incursions. And with her survivability, even if she's fighting, like let's say she's fighting the boss of Sector 6, Zone 5. Let's just say she's fighting the boss, and that boss has the boss node connected, therefore it's applying degen. Well, with Captain Marvel's survivability and her playstyle, you can make it so you take 0 damage from the degen from having the boss node connected. But we'll get into all of that as we go into this video. But also with this SIG ability, the ability can be activated again after about 47 seconds. That time is going to decrease the higher her SIG level is. So once again, closer to SIG 200 for CMM, the better for her survivability. A few other things I wanted to talk about is pretty much any hit, medium or light, that you do into the opponent's block is going to have a good chance of applying an armor break, and those armor breaks just stack and stack. So you could do a 4-hit combo into an opponent's block. By the time you're done with that 4-hit combo, they just might have 2 or 3 armor breaks on them. Captain Marvel movie also has a 100% chance to apply an armor break every time she intercepts the opponent. The rest of the things, those are just the key points right there. The rest of this we can kind of go through as we put her on the showcase. She's a very easy champion to use. I love easy champions to use. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like the champs that take a little bit of mind power or mental capacity to use. I love those champs too, but I really love a simple champ to use. For example, Warlock, super easy to use. Hercules, super easy to use. And Captain Marvel movie, simple, easy, very easy to use. Captain Marvel movie is one of my goats for incursions, especially before there was champions like Hercules. I was always in incursions with my Captain Marvel movie 5-star. So having her as a 7-star duped, it's like nostalgia for me. I get to actually use one of my favorite champions all time all over again now as a 7-star. She is only rank 1. I'm gonna leave her at rank 1 for now, but let's hop into pretty much the only piece of content that we're gonna be showcasing today is Realm of Legends. But we're gonna be showing you guys why Captain Marvel movie is such a powerful champion and why she is one of the incursions goats. Absolutely, I'll show you guys all of that in this video. For this run, we're going to be bringing in a team. Nick Fury, basically, especially for incursions, Nick Fury's always going to be with Captain Marvel movie. Having those two together, chef's kiss. We'll see why. So Nick Fury gives Captain Marvel her energy charge lasts an additional 1 second while in binary ignition. So basically, you get her charges up. Once she reaches 25 charges, she activates her binary mode. But then once the binary mode is activated, her charges start to decrease over time. With Nick Fury on the team, they increase a little bit slower than what they typically would increase. Okay. Also for Nick Fury, his tactical charges is gonna last a little bit longer. We also brought Captain Marvel, or excuse me, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. This is gonna make Captain Marvel's Fury buffs while she's in binary ignition mode. Her Fury buffs are gonna have 10% increased potency, so she's just gonna be hitting harder. And then of course we bring Odin, but we bring him for his pre-fights. We'll get into that in just a second. Alright, first thing we're going to do before hopping into this fight is activating all of Odin's pre-fights. What this is going to do is going to add potency to Captain Marvel's Fury buffs. So basically Captain Marvel with Kamala Khan and with Odin pre-fights, she's just going to be hitting much harder than what she would if she was just by herself or just with Nick Fury. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop in. Basically what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to get this in before we start. Basically every time if I'm using Captain Marvel movie, this is how I'm playing with her every single time. We're gonna come out, we're just gonna spam parries. Parry as many times as possible until Captain Marvel movie gets to 25 charges. Once she gets to 25 charges, she gets 2 charges per parry. If I'm not mistaken, it's 2 charges every time she parries her opponent. Once it gets to 25, she activates her ignition mode. And once she activates her ignition mode, she goes indestructible and she gains 5 Fury buffs. You add on Kamala Khan's synergy, Nick Fury's synergy, and Odin's pre-fights, and those Fury buffs are going to be doing incredible damage, and the binary ignition is going to last longer. Once we get the binary ignition activated, what we're going to want to do, because she's sort of like a ramp up champ, but the best part about Captain Marvel movie is that her ramp up goes cross fight. So if you finish a fight and she has 25 charges, then she starts that next fight with 25 charges. That's what makes her so great for incursions, because you can even fight the boss with the Degen node connected, and the Degen is gonna do 0 damage to Captain Marvel movie, and she does such great damage that the defender is pretty much dead before her ignition wears off. So might seem a little confusing, but I'm telling you guys, it is simple as can be. Let's hop into it so I can show you guys. This is no recoils, no boost, just this synergies team that you guys see with a rank 1 SIG level 20 Captain Marvel movie. Let's get into it. So as I said, we're gonna come out and just parry. There goes 2, we got 4 now, so it's 2 charges every time we parry. There goes 6, there goes 8, there goes 10, 15 more, 12. This is the long part of it. Once we get this up, she gonna be cooking, y'all. 14, 16, 18, 19, 21. Let's get a little bit of space. 23, 1 more. And then from here, we're just going to be heavy attacking. Remember, we can hit into the block to apply armor breaks. Look at that damage already, y'all. And every time we heavy attack, it adds 5 to her charges, just to keep her topped up. See right here with this special 2, big damage that puts a stun. We can get in here and get a couple of heavies in. Once again, trying to keep our charges as close to 25 as possible. That's the goal. 21, that puts us back to 23 with that heavy. We'll go ahead and throw this special 2. Every time you throw the special 2, I think you lose 5 charges, but then you can get right back in and do your heavy attacks. Now she's back to 23. And we'll try to go for a heavy attack to finish this out, just so we can finish back close to 25. That should have put us at like 23 or 24 charges. Now this is where Captain Marvel really starts to cook, because like I was saying, her charges go cross fight. So that ramp up that it took to get to 25 charges is gonna be non-existent going into the next fight, because she carries her charges over. So let's hop over here, go to her, and as you can see, she's already at 22 charges. So instead of having to do 10 parries, basically, we're gonna only have to do 2 parries. As soon as we do our second parry, she's gonna go into binary ignition, and then we're just gonna start going ham. She does incredible damage, you guys. Watch this. So we're at 22 parry to get to 24. Here, let's get some armor breaks on there if we can. No, all right. All good, all good, all good. We're at 22. She's playing a little bit passive here. There goes our armor break. All right, there goes 24. And now we're cooking. I'm gonna go straight into the special 2 here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get my heavies in. Armor breaks, we got 5 of them just by hitting through the block. Keeping our charges at 25 there. We'll go right into another special 2. Right, and then get our heavies in. And that fight is over. This is a rank 1 7-star Captain Marvel movie. That fight was over in 33 seconds, you guys. And the best part about it is her charges carry on into the next fight. So our next fight, let's check. This Captain Marvel movie is gonna start all the way with 25 charges. So as soon as we start this fight, her binary ignition is gonna be activated. And once again, binary ignition gives her indestructible and all of her fury buffs, so she can do incredible damage. So right from the start, we're going straight to our special 2. Get the stun, get some heavies in. Charges is still at 25. Wait for this indestructible to wear off. Get it in. Okay, or excuse me, unstoppable, not indestructible. As you guys can see, her charges are falling off slowly, but we can get them right back up just by doing a heavy attack. Remember, her special 2 was unblockable, so we can just throw this right into the block. Boom, boom. Apply the stun. Get a couple heavies in. We're back to 25 charges. And even with Jugs being so annoying, this fight is over. Wait for this to wear off. We'll go right for our heavy attack, straight into our special 2. Hopefully this don't kill, so we can get in here, get a couple more charges. Game over. And I think that we finished that fight with still like 23 or 24 charges. Remember, the higher Captain Marvel movie's signature ability is, the closer to SIG 200, the longer her indestructible is gonna last, and the quicker it's going to come back. All right, so we got Captain Marvel. She's at 24 charges, so we played that fight pretty much perfectly. Now all we gotta do is do 1 parry, get her started, and then let's just go to work. Heavy. Can we get another one in? We could. All right. Going again. Another special 2. Get in here with some heavies. Once again, we want to get it, keep it as close to at 25 charges as possible. I got a little greedy there. All good though. We're down to 9 charges, so we gotta try to keep these up. Oh no, that's not gonna help. We're at 12 charges. He knows what's going on. All good. Still doing our big damage. All right, so we kind of messed up in that fight, which is all good because we'll just ramp her back up. We won't start our next fight in binary ignition. That was a minute and 7 seconds right there. But once again, all good, all good. How many charges do we start this next fight with? We start with 8, so it'll take a little bit of time to get her to 25, doing just parries, but still not bad. We're at 10, just gotta be a little bit patient. 12. We call this the calm before the storm. I call this the calm before the storm. 14, the AI is on to her, so she Storm is kind of playing a little passive, trying not to let me parry her because she knows that I'm trying to get my binary ignition on. All right, 22, so 2 more parries. There goes 1, there goes 2. Let's cook. Let's cook. Let's cook. Trying to get her so I can get a couple heavies in. There we go. We'll throw this. And then a couple more heavies to close her out. All good, all good. We got 22 charges. Oh, we lost some charges because we ate a special attack. All good. Once again, not a problem. You just get her arm. We'll do 2 more fights here. We got 12 charges, so let's go ahead and do about 6 parries. And then we'll try to finish this fight perfectly so that we can keep our binary ignition activated for the next fight. So 17. Come on with this AI. 21, 2 more, 23, 1 more. All right. Let's go to work. Let's go to work. Okay, back to 24. Gonna try to just do heavy attacks to close out this fight. Just to make sure we keep our ignition up. We'll get to a special 3, and if he's still alive, then we'll just throw the special 3 to kill him off. All right. We got 25 charges, so we just need this special 3 to kill, if it will. Maybe it won't. Close but no cigar. All good. We still got 25. We'll finish this fight with 24 charges, which is perfectly fine. Now we'll hop over to this next fight, and once again, thanks to her crossfight charges, we'll be starting with 24. So basically, we just gotta come out and either just block a hit or parry a hit, and then we're firing on all cylinders from there. And it's a cook session, man. This is a cook session, man. Play this safe. Throw that right into that. Stun that man. Back to 23. Game over. And I think we finished with 24 charges. And we'll go with we'll try out this this might not be the prettiest fight, but let's just try versus Scarlet Witch with the class disadvantage. Let's see how quick this could end up being. We're just gonna go full-fledged here. Look at that, y'all. Game over. Game over. So if you guys got 7-star Captain Marvel movie, man, don't fret. She is still a pretty hard hitter. And once again, like, she's an incursions GOAT, and she can be used for questing as long as you keep track with her charges. You can always start the fight basically in indestructible mode. Let's just, for the heck of it, man, let's fight a Wolverine, see what happens. Just for the heck of it, man. We here, we might as well. $23. All right, there go $25. So she don't care. Captain Marvel movie just don't care. She just don't care, y'all. Big damage. Big damage, y'all. Big damage. Bye-bye Wolverine. With no assets to stop his regeneration or nothing, she's just completely out damaging it. She's just completely out damaging it. Imagine her at rank 3. Imagine what her damage looks like at rank 3 or even rank 2, you guys. That was a 41-second Wolverine fight without no way of dealing with his regen. It still was only a 41-second fight. That's where I'm going to wrap this video up. So happy to have a 7-star Captain Marvel movie. Brings back memories of how many freaking times I used her to run 25 zones of incursions, because it's just what you guys seen right there. It's hard to kill her, especially if you keep her indestructible going, and she finishes fights in a blink of an eye. So 9 times out of 10, but before her indestructible expires or her binary ignition expires, whoever she's fighting is already KO. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Silk. If you guys could, please drop a like. Leave a comment, let me know you were here, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It really helps. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.